It's Monday and time for more tarot. We get the weekend off from reading tarot cards, but we're here at Aroma G's Botanica Monday through Friday, reading free one card readings for you. So I am going to shuffle, and we're going to do the card of the week. See what the energy of this week is. So what's been going on around here? We've been placing orders. I'm going to show you something cool in just a minute. A project I've been working on. First, let's do the weekly reading, and I'll let a few more people come in. What's going on this week? It's a week of planning. It's a week of getting your shit together, deciding what you want to do, how you're going to get there, and how you're going to achieve it. I always tell people pros and cons lists are a good thing. So now, I have a couple of little commercial breaks. I want to show you guys something. Just 1 second. I should have already brought this up on my screen, but I did not. One moment. Okay, let me get over here into my banners. Okay, don't forget, this coming Saturday, I have a tarot magic class. It is this coming Saturday. People are already signing up. There's plenty of spots left because it's Zoom. Zoom gives you 99 spots. So we've got plenty of seats left. But it's only $16. It's between 90 minutes and 2 hours. Whenever I teach a class the first time, I don't know if it's going to go 90 minutes or 2 hours, but there is a Q&A session in the end. We could keep talking, answering questions. It's about how to perform magic and cast spells with tarot cards, how to use them archetypically, how to use them to focus in on magic, on specific people, on specific energies, on specific situations. So make sure to go to my website, folkmagicstudio.com/classes, and sign up. You need a ticket to get in. So it sends you a Zoom link to the class. There's something else I want to show you that I think is pretty cool. Let me share my screen with you. I've been working on something right here. My new book is out. It's on Amazon. It's not in the store yet. For some reason, here we can look. You can order and get it on Wednesday, but if I place a bulk order to get it into the store, it's going to take 2 weeks. So my latest book, this is my 13th book. I'm finally in the teens. I've been waiting to get there. Papa G's Book of Candle Magic, 159 pages. I have 30 spells in there. Most of them are unique. Many of them are based on older spells I've rewritten for the modern day. It's how to do all sorts of things. You can learn to do divination in candle wax, in ashes, in soot, how to read fire, how to read the glass of a 7-day candle so you know how your spell went. There's just so many different things. How associations with the colors, the zodiac signs. Let's see, the chakras, the days of the week, the moon phases. Everything's covered in there. So please go over to Amazon and buy a copy. And if you get it from Amazon, it gives you a verified purchase, and it actually makes it where it's better if you go and do a verified purchase and do a review for me, because reviews mean everything to book sales. So I'm going to share that, and I'm working on some other books as well. So let's look at the questions, see what everyone's got going. We got 14 people in here right now. I've got my fancy cup today, Bojangle. Let's see. Yeah, Lady V says, make sure to press the thumbs up button to like us. And if you're on Facebook, come on over to YouTube where you can see the full rolling chat and participate in super chats and super stickers. Missy says, good morning. Loving the sun. Is the medical transcription course I'm saving for going to pay off? Will it be worth it? Well, let's see. Six of Swords. It will lead you down a different path. Swords are about new ideas. They're also about conflict sometimes because swords are double-edged. The course could be a little bit more difficult than you anticipated, but it is going to take you down a different path. So in one way or another, it's going to pay off. Magic Flies, congrats on the book. Love the new cover. Thank you. Lisa, good morning. Lynn, may I have a general card, please? General. Ooh. Well, you might have a small betrayal this week. Someone might literally stab you in the back. Or it could just feel that way. This is, it's a betrayal card. It is about someone stabbing you in the back. It is. It could be in a big way. It could be in a tiny way. Someone actually may let something slip, or they may push you off a cliff. But be on the lookout this week. Sorry. Also, let's do some good mornings in here. We've got, like I said, we had Lynn and Magic Flies, Lisa, Bond Girl, Sean, Latanya. Latanya said there's no sound. Virginia, are you getting sound? Have I just blurred my whole book with no sound? Lady V, knock on the wall and tell me if we get sound. Okay, Lady V says she has. I see now. Refreshing browser. Checked on 3 devices and the sound works on them. Okay, well, good. So, Sean, yeah, you may try doing a different browser. Or turn the volume up. Maybe that's it. There's Suzanne. James. James got sound. Justin. Harmony. Let's go back up and go back to the questions. Let's see. I've lost my place. Well, that's a good morning, so I'm trying to find an actual question. Oh, Magic Flies. Is there a replay with the tarot class? Now, kind of. What happens is I record a Zoom class. I don't like to show all the people's faces in a Zoom class, so I may be filming parts that would go over top of that I would edit into it. And then when it's completely edited, probably about a week later, it will end up on my Podia website for sale. So, yes, you can still see the class, but sort of a remix. It could even be, a director's cut. We'll say the director's cut. Latanya, can I get a card, please? Latonya, there's something you're just going to say screw it about this week. You just like there's something you've done, some sort of project or a relationship or a friendship or something you started that you're just going to say, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. So there's some. It could also mean just something that doesn't have to be too serious. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be like, I don't like these drapes I bought. I'm going to return them. So there's something you're going to change your mind about this week. Bond girl, I'm trying to make more friends. Where should I try to find them? I don't go to bars because I don't drink. Well, I don't know if I would, no offense to anyone, I don't know if I would meet long lasting friendships in bars anyway. All the ones I met in bars, I don't talk to anymore. So I used to work in a bar many, many years ago. Many, many years. That was a different lifetime ago. Do I see any of those people anymore? No. So where to meet people? Gee, what a weird card for that question. Okay. Sometimes it's a card of inheritance. It can be a card of hoarding money. I don't know if you're going to meet people at the bank. I doubt it. It's probably more a sign of hanging in there, making sure to hold on to your values, your ideals, your morals, and I think the right people will come your way. Start sending out that vibration. Of course, you do have to go places to meet people. It could be more like online groups. It could just be you got to put yourself out there to meet people. I always tell people you can't meet a mate certainly at home, but it also says you have to stay true to yourself. So maybe just start putting out some magical work about drawing in, come to me work for come to me friendships, not romance. Rose wants a card for the week, please, and we're going to go over to the Lenormand deck. Card of the week. Well, it's the moon, which means kind of some hidden information, which means we have to put a second card with it to figure out what's going to go on with your week. Okay, you put the two together, it means you have not been nurturing yourself. You have not been paying attention to what you need. You've been paying attention to what everyone else needs or what they're asking you to do. So this coming week, you need to do something just for you to recharge your batteries. Do two things just for you. Why just one? How about three? Suzanne wants a card. Suzanne, remind me again. I always forget. Where are you coming to us from? I know it's across the world because it's in the evening there. But for some reason, it just slips my mind where you're from. Maybe this time when you tell me, I'll remember it. Knight of Swords, which I always think of as the knight in shining armor because he is charging in, ready to fix some stuff. But what is he going to fix? He's going to fix a way of thinking. He's going to fix a way of doing things. He's going to fix an attitude. Attitude doesn't have to mean always a negative thing. It can just be a way of thinking. So coming into your life this week is a new way of looking at things. And someone, and actually a person, may make you think of that or inspire you. Let's see. Justin. Hi, boss. Morning. The universe have a word for me. I like the way he words his question. It's got life to it. The word for you this week is don't end in the poorhouse. All right, this card, Four of Pentacles, is about a couple people. They're focused on all the bad stuff. Sure, they've got some bad stuff going on. They're out in the cold. They got no place to go. The one guy has a bad leg, But that's all they're focused on. They're only focused on the bad stuff. And if they would just turn their asses around, they see there is a warm church that will let them in from the cold, maybe give them something to eat. But their heads are down. They're not focused on that. So look for the bright side if some bad things are coming up. And there is good stuff to be found. And try to focus on that and get your vibe going with whatever it is and ignore the bad stuff. Say, go away. Let's see. Shelby, should I buy a new car this year? Why not? Buy one every year. Six of Cups. This is a nostalgic card. In relation to the question that you asked, hold on to the one you have for just a little bit longer. Maybe take this year to save up for a larger down payment so the payments aren't outrageous. You may have to do a little fixing if it's major stuff. You may want to get a new one. But for now, it says hold on to what you have, save like crazy, and then it may be closer to the end of this year going into the next one. Deborah, general card. General card for Deborah. There's some family you need to reach out to, Deborah. It could be someone you haven't talked to in a while. It could be a grandparent or a parent. The tree card is about ancestry, roots, or putting down roots. It's a lot about family, but I think there's someone in your family that needs to hear from you. Hamani, please tell me about my marriage. The writer. This is about something new coming into your life. I don't think it's a new person. I think it's a new way of looking at your marriage. Both of you need to be honest about what's going on. Do you both like the direction it's going? And if not, bring some new stuff in. A new way of doing things, looking at things, interacting with each other. Keith Jackson, will I be wealthy in the future? I think everyone has that question. Well, the devil card. The devil card is in order for you to find wealth and prosperity and success in the future, there's a bunch of old shit you have to settle. You got to get rid of a bunch of old crap before you can ever reach that point. So it could be your mind's not in that place. You're have old debts to settle, which could be real debts. It could be emotional debts. Right now, it's not in the cards. Bonger. When I saw that Four of Pentacles, I too thought at the bank. Yeah, let's go meet friends at the bank. Could be beneficial. Oh, yes, Suzanne, you're from Egypt. Let me try to remember this. Suzanne is calling us from Egypt. Bluebell, may I have a card, please? And thank you for the month. Let's see, what's going to go on this whole month. What's the month of February for Bluebell? Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Be generous with others. Be generous with yourself. Six of Pentacles is a card of charity. It's not just charity to other people. It's being charitable with yourself. So this month is all about giving back. Christine, good morning. May I have a card for this week? For the whole week. Something about a man. Let's pull another card to go with this with the Lenormand. And there's an ancestry card again. So there is a man that you have deep roots with, a deep bond with, that is either thinking about you or that you need to repair a relationship with. There's something this week that you're going to have to deal with this guy. Either you need to or you don't want to, but you're going to have to. Some guy is going to pop up that you have a deep connection with, that you have to deal with whatever is going to come up with him. We have time for just a few more. Angela Todd, is there a word for me? King of Wands. He knows how to get things done. He's creative with his way of thinking. I don't know if this needs to be you and take on his energy this week, or you need to seek advice from someone who's like that. But it's someone, he's very earthy, grounded, thinks outside of the box. Either be that way or consult someone like that this week for whatever it is you have going on. Let's see, where are we? Natalie, card for love. Well, it says right now you need to love on yourself a little bit more. The Empress card, it's either that or pregnancy. If that's not what you're wanting, I don't think that's it. I think it's you need to love on yourself some first. Raise your vibration. And once your vibration is raised to self-love, loving, it attracts the right sort of people to you. Levita wants a general card. Levita. Be careful this week. You could have some deceptive people. So I call this the stepping in a pile of crap card. Imagine walking over this hill and all of a sudden you step down in a fox's den. Foxes can be gentle, but not when they're eating a bird. So watch out for a little bit of backstabbing this week. Salome wants a general card. And then I'm going to go down to Amy and Brandy, and those are the last two we're doing today. So we're already a little bit over. Salome wants a general card. Nine of Pentacles. She's like a strong businesswoman. She knows what she wants, how to get it, and people look up to her. People seek out her advice. I think this is where you're trying to head. I haven't. Oh yes, it's a snail in the front. That is actually what that little image is, a little bit snail. So I haven't really paid attention to that in a long time. That there's a little snail in the foreground, which is, taking your time and doing things right will pay off in the end. So stay true to yourself, whatever your job is, your business, and begin to take charge of things. Amy, a card for the week, please. Here's that nostalgia card again. The card for the week is revisit old projects, finish them up. It could be even starting your spring cleaning or something like that. But it's about visiting old projects and getting them done. And then Brandy wants a card about their love life. I wouldn't pursue that right now. There's something going on if you're currently in a relationship with someone. There could be a little unfaithfulness. It could be emotional. It doesn't have to necessarily be physical. It could be drug abuse going on, and you're having to deal with that. But If you're not in a relationship, it's just saying right now is not the right energy. So let's not think about love this week, Brandy. Think about more, focus on some of your own stuff this week, and let's revisit that question a couple of weeks from now. So that is everyone's question. We got to everyone's question. I have to go up to the studio and make soap for today and get all that on the shelf. The other day, I think I made 8 blocks, which is about 320 bars of soap, which has to be unloafed. I had to make one more. So, what is the sale this week at Aroma G's? It is, what is it? I just created it. What is it? Oh, 15% off all money products, which could be green candles, money drawing oil, money drawing sachet powder, and bath salt, all things dealing with doing money magic. So go over to aromags.com and take part in the money drawing sale. So until tomorrow, we'll be back tomorrow to answer more questions. Till later. Bye-bye.